In the final non-conference game of the season for Baylor. Perfect 2-0 to start the year. This is Austin Walter from the goal line. Towels. 29 of 39 a week ago, and he gives it to Austin Walter, who got to the edge. Two of them are on the field with Jackson right now. And the ball handed off to Sam Skin at 10 for Jackson. Had the time, and he's able to get it off. Complete to Dennis Parks. Look at Parks.
Pivot routes, you're going to see a lot of Dennis Parks today.
A 40-yard pickup for Austin Walter now in the backfield. Baylor jumps.
And he had Taylor Young.
Week. They're only one on the schedule. Handoff goes nowhere. It is 1st and 10 from the 17. Couple of spin moves. Week for over 41, almost 42 minutes. Jackson to throw. Looking towards the end zone. Jackson. Here they come. Jackson steps up and throws this one out of the back of the end zone. Goal in a collegiate game yet in his life. And from 37 yards, this one is kicked away by Jack Fox, another true freshman kicker. Will put it out of the back of the end zone. Bounce back game for him in the big win against Lamar a couple of weeks ago. The quarterback hands it off this time. And that pile just continues to move.
235 yards rushing on average per game, so they do like to put the ball on the ground.
Quick snap.
Just comes out and throws the ball.
Offside. Defense
was there to make the tackle. That's what they have to do with this quick-paced offense.
They go right back to Linwood as he gets to the outside and then able to step across.
In the first 2 games this year.
Less than 16 seconds, and again a quick release of Coleman.
Distance because of his speed and his fluidness.
Direct snap to Johnny Jefferson.
Out to send a message.
First 3rd down for Baylor. No problem for Jefferson.
Again.
Brendan Burke up here in the booth. Ed Lieber down the field with Brian Baldinger, and Katie Cannon down in the field and in the back of the end zone for a touchdown. 56-0 is the goal. Split between running and passing yardage on that first drive for Baylor. Austin Walter will take it from the 1-yard line. And gets a hole out to the 30, and he's still on his feet. Got him a little more involved here today. Give this to Jawan Davis, bottom of the screen. And he can't get away. And who has tied the school record. Jackson, he's got time this time as a flag comes in. And Jackson will try and tuck it and go.
Baylor should decline it.
holding. Offense, number 66. That penalty's declined.
And exactly what David Bailiff does it wrong with 3 and out for Rice. Corey Coleman avoids the first hit and now has lots of room. Coleman dances. Flags are behind the play as Coleman gets the escort to the end zone.
During the return, illegal block in the back. Return team.
The would-be tackler falls, and he fell straight forward, clear block in the back.
Russell will fling it over to Jay Lee, one-on-one on the sideline.
Cannon, but Jay Lee is a guy that can beat you deep as well.
And there he is, Jay Lee. No one will get him. Touchdown Baylor.
Through it, and we marveled all week long how strong his arm was.
20 seconds to score, and that's only because the punt return was called back on a penalty. This one is in the direction of Walter, who eventually does get it off the field. And Austin Walter has lots of room and the kicker to beat. Walter spins around him. Jackson looking for the first time in the end zone. Aiden Tabola out for the extra point. He puts it through.
And Rice has speed, too, that I don't think a lot of people recognize that they have with Dennis Parks and Austin Howard, some of the guys that we've seen.
K.D. Cannon runs through a stop sign to take it out of the end zone. Flag again.
During the return, holding. Return team.
McGowan, 6'7", 410.
Now, with Trevon Armstead being suspended.
Big gaping hole for Shock.
Can't just get stalemated in the line. He has to move guys out of the way because his body
Those big plays up.
Russell.
they're in a hurry.
That was his first incomplete pass on his 6th attempt.
You thought he was calm in the first 2 series, but he's to calm down here, going here in the first quarter.
Good hang time here from the Drew Galitz win as a Rice Owl last week against North Texas. Dreyfus Jackson looking for Parks. He's 10-7 as a starter for Rice, and he'll just take off and run. Dreyfus Jackson with a little shake and bake, and he gets to the midfield, and the ball came out.
Time once he got the first down.
Seth Russell will run as well. He's got a blocker with him.
More of him running the football this game.
They'll do it again on back-to-back plays.
Game plan for that, but they also need to get the practice in game, which is the reason why they're doing it today.
They also have Shock Linwood, who knows how to run the ball as well. The first trip inside the red zone as we get a flag here.
False start. Offense.
Fourth penalty against Baylor here this afternoon, which has been a problem. Offense has not been a problem. Extra point is good. Rice will get the football back here. They've had some decent returns, but they won't get the opportunity here. It's James Stewart. It's been for years. The defense has been what everybody views as the problem. In FBS. He tried to rush it. He plays either center or guard.
False start. Offense.
2-yard line. And Dreyfus Jackson had nowhere to throw, but he's got plenty of room.
Got time
During the run. Holding. Offense.
And on the option, Derek Dillard. Step. This is a long one. Jackson looking for it all as he goes downfield. James Fairmont, the senior, punched this one out of bounds. It'll depend on where they mark it.
Between their guy and the running game.
Well, it turned out to be not a good punt for James Fairmont, and this is a nice little run. And he got 19 yards. Rice wasn't in position defensively, and they throw it.
And get your eyes in the right place.
Well, just on that particular play right there, Uretsky makes the play. They have to now get back
In the Big 12 at AT&T Stadium next week. This is Shock Linwood on the first play.
The speed of the game, the tempo of it, and really how relaxed these.
Shock Linwood. This is another carry, and he barrels from earlier this week. So Gus Penning, Laquan McGowan, the tight ends, will be featured in today's game. Shock Linwood. Seth Russell's already thrown 3 touchdowns.
False start. Offense.
Averaging almost 13 penalties per game. Shock Linwood right down Main Street.
Doing a great job by Penning.
And this one is put through.
And a ton of athletes in space.
This one is way deep into the back of the end zone. They give it to Jawan Davis. 2 yards of offense per game. No chance.
Conduct. Defense number 75.
Every award a lineman is eligible for, and you see why. Jackson finds Dennis Parks.
Got their second first down.
They only need 1 to get that, and it's going to be close. Dreyfus Jackson all the way over towards the sideline, but there is absolutely nowhere to go. Some depth there, and that should pay off in the long run. Flags again.
Threaten to blitz.
Offense.
And Jackson is sacked again. Helmet on that play. Jackson trying to make something happen.
The tackle. That particular time, Dreyfus Jackson is a quick athlete. He has great feet, and those guys bottle him up, bought time for the rest of the team to make the play. I'm gonna towel. I'm telling myself off quite a bit.
This one is to Johnny Jefferson.
They save themselves a lot of exertion by just lining up in that position out wide.
Johnny Jefferson nearly got away.
4-4-1 type of guy, and they're super excited about this young sophomore.
On play action, out of the backfield was the tight end, Gus Penning. And he's refusing to go down. Well, you mentioned that's the first catch by a tight end this season for Baylor. Russell to Coleman. Up and got it!
A lot of time. He had time to turn around to make the play on the football. Well, we just saw Kendall Briles right there. He has orchestrated one of the most Katie cannons of the
Well, you got to recruit like his dad then.
Trey Martin is back in at center. Dreyfus Jackson. There's just nowhere to throw to. Looking for somebody to open up. Well, everybody coming to the line. And here they come. And down he goes. Just 1 for 5 on 3rd down. And Jackson has to tuck it and run. Corey Coleman. Always fun to watch. He's back there for the punt. But he will defer on this one. But instead, you see here this afternoon, they go back to work with the ball on their own 23-yard line. Offense. Seth Russell's got all sorts of time. And he's got licks. Hawthorne couldn't get it. percolates in his pass, but he can run as well. And Russell will turn and hand it off to Linwood on the delay. And Shock Linwood can run. Big guys are back on the field, and Russell has one in his range. Russell with a bullet to Coleman. Has a step on the outside. Corey Coleman, his third touchdown today.
And Banks is one of their fastest guys in the team.
And completed by Seth Russell, who's 11 of 14. This one into the end zone.
Goodness, I mean, watching the guys up front, you get a chance to see not only the power, but the speed. I mean, Billings is firing off the football. Jamal Palmer looking
down to 24 yards.
Delay of game. Offense.
Play clock running down again. Jackson looking for Parks.
Pass interference. Defense.
He's got 3 catches for 63. Temi Alaka with a negative 1-yard completion. Another flag, and look at the window.
Personal foul. Hands to the face. Defense.
Points.
Moves him all the way to the Baylor 30. Jawan Davis can't have it. Jackson steps up and is able to put it in the chest.
flag was even thrown. That looked like a PI.
Defense.
He's able to get that one out of his hands.
Absolutely. That's why we're told to read the receiver's eyes and especially their hands.
And here they come after him again. He gets away from Oakman, but he can't get away altogether. Rice's opening drive today. This one is much farther away, and they won't get close to it. Blocked by Baylor.
This is a great precursor to that tempo, that spread offense, how you have to get guys aligned on defense, so you're right.
There was a flag on the play. Referee didn't have his microphone on. It does give Baylor an extra 5 yards on the penalty. And so from the 30-yard line.
For 80. 10-yard penalty from the spot of the foul. First down.
Midsar.
A little trickery here as they get the ball to KD Cannon out of the backfield. Makes a man miss, but can't do much with it afterwards. The ball came out at the end of the play, and Rice says they have it. And they do. In the game here at the start of the second half. And he hands it off to Jawan Davis, 72.7 this year. Jackson pitches. Davis cuts back at the 20. He's got the first down.
Tackles what led to the first down.
After the 9-yard pickup, they go back to Davis. First turnover right off the bat here, and Dreyfus Jackson's going to the air. Now he's not. He's going to tuck it and run. And he's way down. They just get it off. Touchdown!
Couldn't make the play.
It's the 19th career touchdown for Derek Dillard.
Hey, we're staying in the shade now. All is good.
McGowan in as a blocker, and he opened up a big hole for Shock Linwood. He's at the 40, tracked down.
And moving some people out of the way. And I think that particular play right there in Lions shows what he can do.
Jefferson again. Trying to get there. He will.
Laid on the ground. We're going to go right at him, and that's what they did.
This one eased to Austin Walter, who will take a knee. Jawan Davis gets the carry. And quick throw, and it's complete to Temi Alaka.
Beat contact, so that's just not enough. I know it gave the Baylor, and that was pretty evident.
Offense.
And he's able to hit his man near the sticks. Alaka first downs. That's how you lead the nation in third down percentage. Nice catch in the hands by James Maiden, clock down. Trying to hold on to the football as long as they can. Jawan Davis put the ball on the ground. The pile up, and they'll start digging. Baylor's got the football.
Backwards, that ball is out, clean.
Russell with the fastball. 3 yards and a touchdown in the first half. This is Johnny Jefferson.
Hit through the hole, around the corner.
Looking to the end zone. Callahan. It's well off his pace, so he normally does. As this kick is to Austin Walter, and a chance for a return.
Yeah.
Sam Stewart stays on his feet. Jackson has time, throws underneath, half, but just 3 of 9 in the game. On 3rd and 5, complete. Zach Wright. Jackson takes takes a shot, but he's able to launch this one downfield, and he gets the pass interference call.
Pass interference. Defense.
Field. And he's going to try and get something out of this, but the flags come in.
Personal foul. Face mask. Offense.
Guys in the number 2 position.
Austin Walter lost his footing for a moment. 3 receivers bunched together. Little pump, and he got buried again. The ball is loose.
Holding. Offense.
So 3rd and 37. And Jackson will just have to throw it up. And that could have been picked off, but it was out of bounds.
Hey, I lost my edge as well, and I got to get it back first before I can ask my guys to do it. And it seems like today they found that edge in the bye week.
Patrick Levels nearly fell into that punt. Quarterback for the Baylor Bears. He's not afraid to throw the football, and on his very first play, he airs it out, and they draw the pass interference flag.
And
Pass interference. Defense.
that he comes in the game, no need to warm him up.
And then when you get your turn, you make the best of it.
On 2nd and 10 for Baylor. Need 3. And Johnny Jefferson has that.
Austin coming across the line, kicking out, and get Jefferson run up the middle.
Hey, Chris Platt's out there, but knocked away. One of 5 true freshmen last year to play for the Rice Owls for the Baylor offense. Jarrett Stidham in at quarterback will dump it off, and Jefferson out of the backfield was wide open. And now we see Terrence Williams in the game at running back, and he's no slouch either. Terrence Williams
Could become the power back for this offense.
Now, there's still a lot of football to be played. That's Terrence Williams.
Take a shot in the end zone.
False start. Offense.
Delayed handoff, and Terrence Williams right up the middle.
Their ability to make people misses.
There's Zamora diving for the pylon.
And the
After further
problems they face
review,
with these defenses.
the runner did not step out of bounds. Dove, hit the pylon with the football. It's a touchdown.
63rd point of the football game. Chris Callahan will make it official as we get the football back at their own 25.
Kentucky, who's a tough foe, they need him healthy.
Hand it off. Selling's first pass is complete out there to Alaka. Temi Alaka escapes. Boca to take on Florida Atlantic. In the game, replacing Dreyfus Jackson, who was sacked 5 times. And that pass a little too high. And here they come. He just got rid of it. It is incomplete. 4th and 8. Rice will have to punt. Bad snap, but scooped up nicely by Fairmont, who's trying to place this one inside the 5. Coming into this game, you saw some action in SMU, and there's a nice grab by Chris Platt. And he's a track star, but
To take a lot of time off the clock and not let the Spartans, do what they did to them. Fast. I mean, deep in their territory. Here they are almost at midfield right now. Jones, all these guys in there right now, they want to score like Coleman and Cannon.
and here is a chance to get Wade. Play clock running down. They just get it off and give it to Terrence Williams.
Be the first one to 56 or 70 or whatever.
On 3rd and 4, going for it on 4th down.
The ruling on the field is that the runner was short of the line to gain. The ball goes over on downs. After the play, unsportsmanlike conduct, Baylor number 68.
And really nowhere to go. They had just set up shop in the Rice backfield, and Stelling able to throw that. And the fans that are left here, the diehards, are just excited about another opportunity to watch this Baylor offense. Lynx Hawthorne calls for the fair catch. Brazos River, Klein Stadium, and the Baylor Bears with a big comfy lead, and the football, and Terrence Williams just ran over Destry White.
Quarter left to play, so they could eclipse almost 800 just running the football.
At any level, no matter who the opposition is.
They run it right back with Williams.
The bye week, but can you put those 4 turnovers against Lamar behind you? Because this defense played sound fundamentally. They tackled well. They were physical up front, and they brought it really the whole game.
For the Rice offense against this Baylor defense, they have done extremely well today. They put the ball in Zamora's hand.
And I thought, they worked on a lot of pressures today. Blitzes from different angles. I think that's where the difference can be for Baylor this year.
Well, and they've been getting the blocking. I mean, on the one touchdown run, Gus Penning leading up in the hole.
390 on the ground, 366 through the air. Terrence Williams will add to that total.
Probably swayed him a little bit. Hey, these guys are serious, man. These guys are investing in me early.
Personal foul. Hands to the face. Offense number 68.
We should talk about that after this play.
Terrence Williams gets back.
The last 4 minutes of the game.
Absolutely. You want to preserve a lead and run that clock out.
Everything else a touchdown for these guys. Stidham has to keep it. He needs 12. Got past the first would-be tackler. Terrence Williams. He needed 2. He got them all.
His success.
And are a week away from taking on Texas Tech in Dallas to start Big 12 play. This one into the end zone. Again, it is backup quarterback Tyler Stelling in the game. They hand it off to Derek Dillard for USA.
Yeah, and they're a very well-coached football team. And, you know, sometimes you can take all that coach, and it's hard to come back.
The give is to Derek Dillard this season at quarterback. And he's just been handing it off mostly. He's 1 for 4 through the air. Jamie Jacobs getting in the way of Dillard on that run. Third down coming up.
I think they're just going to let this thing run out, guys.
They don't have to do it.